I want to start off by saying this is really hard to sit here and listen to what I feel are orchestrated statements that were premeditated when the decision came down that it's illegal to give a juvenile life without parole. I agree with that somewhat. If a child makes a mistake, I believe they should have a second chance. I believe that. I'm a Christian. I go to church. But when you committed crimes, got shot, then turned around and killed somebody you didn't know, didn't do anything to you. This wasn't a mistaken identity. This wasn't a self-defense. This wasn't something like that. He literally put that gun into my son's body where there was no moving and leave. You put that gun into his body and put holes in the two organs that he needed to stay alive: his heart and his lung. Nicholas was a child who was 14 years old, who was still so immature. His friends would find a stick and a rock and have fun with it all day. He didn't care about sneakers. He didn't care about clothes. He didn't care about parties. A PlayStation game, some food, and a fishing pole. That's all he cared about. When a policeman told me, when this shooting, and he came and he said, oh, they just shooting at each other again. Normal, every day. Dorchester, Bowden Street, Holmes Ave, Geneva Ave. It was an everyday occurrence. It happened 2 doors from my house, 5 times. Shootings, killings, this and that. So to say, you didn't know when you were in trouble 3 times, got shot, and you knew what it was like to lay in a hospital bed with a bullet in your body. When the policeman told me he saw my baby laying in that store and saw his face, and all he could say was, this is just a big old baby. Because that's all he was a baby. And to hear these statements, oh, you went to BU, you got your bachelor's, you got this, you got that. You cheated me out of that. Because Nicholas was so immature and so smart and beyond his years. He went to Northeastern in the 7th grade because his math and his science was off the charts. They saw the potential in my son, and you stole it from me. You stole it from me. And every day I live with that. You changed our lives. You changed my children's lives. You destroyed my marriage. Thank God it came back, but you destroyed my marriage. Now I'm sitting here, my husband has passed away. I don't have that support. I don't have that. But you're getting education, and your family, oh, he can come live with us, and he's going to do this, and he's going to do that. Well, I just want you to know, since they put my son in that graveyard, I haven't been back there. I haven't been back there. I can't go back there. I live with this every day. And for you to think you can get out and you did this program and that, you still are going to go back into a gang-infested place. Quincy is 15 minutes from Dorchester, if that. And I can't believe that you're rehabilitated this fast. I really can't. You were found guilty by a jury of your peers. You committed cold-blooded, premeditated murder, not for someone who did something to you, Not that you were trying to get somebody else and hit him by mistake. You meant to do this. You meant to be in a gang. And for all I know, all you're going to go out there and recruit some more little kids. Do you get your teardrop for this murder? It's not fair. It's not fair. Me and my family still live with this. Nicholas can't come from the graveyard and sit at this table and say, okay, everybody's paroled, everything is over, let's all go home and everything's fine. It's not fine for us. It's not fine for us. While I appreciate you trying to do something with your life while you're incarcerated, I really wish you had did that when you were out here. Because I literally had so much pain for you. To be sentenced to life at 16 years old, to go and live with murderers and rapists and people who were way older, I really, really felt sorry for you. But my husband reminded me, you had a bullet in your body and you understood what that was like. And you put those bullets into Nicholas, not knowing him. He didn't know you. And you just took him away and cheated me from all that immaturity and intelligence that I just couldn't wait to see where it was gonna go. When I look at his friends who he grew up with and they're living their lives and they're doing this, all I can do is cry because I didn't get that. I didn't get that. And I wanted it so bad. So while I understand you are trying to make amends and you're doing something with your life, and I pray with all my soul that you are helping somebody else. I pray that. But I just don't feel it's time for you to come out now. I could feel different years down the line, but I don't feel like that's fair because Nicholas can't leave that graveyard. And I haven't been back there since the day he was put in there. And that's all I would like to say. Thank you so much for listening to me and allowing me to appear.
Thank you very much.
Okay, next speaking will be Nicholas's sister, Trinecia.
Good morning. My name is Trinecia. I am the older sibling of Nicholas, and I'm here to represent me and my siblings. I just want to start off by saying today has been very triggering and insulting. To sit here and to hear how me too, I was 16 when my little brother passed. So to sit here and to hear you doing all of these programs, you got your bachelor's, while you interfered my life and my education, I wasn't able to get that because I'm still going through trauma of what you put me and my family through. We are still trying to move forward, learn how to regulate our emotions, and be successful in life how our parents wanted us to be. As my mom said, my dad is not here, so he never got to hear this sorry.
You need to direct them.
And to hear it 10 years later, it's not needed. I apologize. To sit here and to hear his family, how he comes from all of this support and everyone's graduated school and doing all these good things, it just leaves a question in my head. Where were you guys before when he shot somebody? Where was this support then? And most importantly, where's me and my siblings' support? What programs do you guys have for us? Again, today was very insulting. It was very triggering. As my mom said, we are God-fearing people, so we do accept your apology. We've been accepted it, because if we didn't, we wouldn't be able to sit here today and to keep moving forward in our lives. But as my mom said, we don't think that he should be able to come home. I think that, as his sister said, being able to go and visit him wherever he is, to have video calls, to have phone calls, that should be enough. We can't get 30 minutes. We can't even get 30 seconds from our brother. As I learned in life, we are allowed to make any decision that we want, but we are not allowed to choose the consequences that come with them. So today, you have to live with your consequence. It's good to hear that you're helping people and speaking on your testimony and how God is moving in your life. But I think that that could still be done behind bars. As you said, you're doing programs where you can talk to young kids in high school or whatever program that allows them to come up to the jail and do this. You can still be able to do that. You can still help people. But I don't think that he should be allowed out. That's all I have to say today. Thank you.